I wonder if Mr. Hicks is some of the stuff you were thinking of when when you were 15 years old on the pillow.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I mean, that is actually a song. We actually wrote 3 songs that were in order, and one of them didn't get on the record. Chief didn't like it. It had a really cool part in it that I loved in it, but there were other parts in the song that just weren't working out very well.
Right.
And we may eventually put it on another record on the next one, and because the parts that are in it I really did like, and so they're definitely in storage, and we're going to go back and start looking at them here when we start writing the next one. But yeah, they're all very intertwined and related, and it was umbilical. I think it was the song that got cut, then umbilical, then Mr. Hicks, because it was kind of a thing where it was happening, and then he's kind of in denial, and in the case of umbilical, there's a lot of makes references to maybe slitting your wrist and ending your life and that kind of thing, and in this case it didn't happen, and now several years later something very unfortunate happens to the individual, and you're happy about it. and somewhere in the song, and it's not really so much of a song as it is kind of just angry rantings, and somewhere in there I go, well, wait a second, am I any better than this guy at times? And
right. Well, you might say that, but I think the line that I pulled out of that particular song is, I have to be a better person than this. What is it? Sycophantic?
Sycophantic fuck.
And it starts with an S. It doesn't start with a P.
It's basically a kiss ass.
Yeah. Oh, is that what it is? Oh, okay. But I mean, it's that sort of a thing where when you are laying your head on the pillow and you're thinking all these things, you go, but I'm going to be different than this, because the people who don't say that get sucked into and wallow in it, and sometimes never rear their head above water again.
Yeah. Well, it's one of those things where I had this dream, and that's where the song kind of came from. Is I had this dream that the guy was just dead. Oh hey, my dog.
Oh, no problem.
Speaking of my dog, this is Kelsey Grammer.
Oh, great. Well, we're getting close.
Say hi, Kelsey Grammer.
I'm discovering you right now.
Yes.
Something greater.
She is what that song is about, actually. She pissed me off one day.
Oh, so she's the greedy, stupid animal?
Yeah, she's a stupid animal that I wanted to strangle. But back to the other one. It's just one of those things where she's, you gotta go, Kelsey, or don't. All right. Anyway, she's licking my guitars. People ask
she
me,
doesn't take them away from you.
Yeah, people are like, why are all your black guitars all smudged? They're covered in dog slobber. Yeah, one of those things. I had a dream that he was just dead on the side of the road, and I couldn't be any more ecstatic about it. And I was jumping for joy, and then all of a sudden I realized, it's not very cool. I just, this guy may have not been all bad his entire life, but the portions that I knew were not. He and I did not agree, and I want to make sure that I'm not like this again. I mean that's pretty much it. But that song is mostly just kind of, like I said, just kind of pissed off rantings.
Right.
And
right. My goal was always as a father, as I've been into music forever and ever, is that my kid would not write this song. You know what I mean?
Mine too. And it's funny that you say that, because End of Misery, the songs, my wife, she goes, she was listening to it one day, she caught in the car, and she goes, this song's not about me, is it? Because it's like, as soon as I come to my senses, I'll find another way to leave you. And she's like, I hope this song's not about me. I just started laughing. I was like, no, this song's not about you. I said, you know what? None of these songs on this album are about you, if it makes you feel any better.